Alright guys, I'm back. So I've got 5 of the 6 upgrades done. I think it was 6, wasn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So we've got Decapitate 1 to 3, Mass 1 to 3, Rate 1 to 3, and XP 1 to 3. And I've also got Efficiency 1 to 3 here. The only one we need to do is the looting, which for the looting book requires quite a few Enderman heads. So I thought I'd throw the existing upgrades on there for now and just let that run while I crafted the rest. So let's see how much stuff we've got so far. Yeah. So I think we had like a few stacks here and like 2 Enderman heads before I started making the upgrades. Now we have got way more. We got more than enough Enderman heads now. So how many? Nice, and these things give about 2 XP per shard. That is pretty cool, although having to right-click them like this is kind of a pain. There we go. We might have to see if there's a way to turn those into liquid XP automatically, but yeah. Alright, so we just need to craft these up. So I have been being careful to use the, just as many levels as we need for each of these to be efficient. And it's been pretty good. We've still got 36 levels worth of XP in here, so we've managed to, over the course of playing this pack, we've saved up enough XP to be able to create all of this in one hit. Although looks like we are just short of the last one we need, 20. So it's actually a good thing I threw that XP one on there, because that's going to give us the little bit we need to finish off. Oh, hopefully. Oh yeah, easy. Was it 27? There we go. Let's see, can we use these? We can put them in the vat to get liquid XP. Excellent. Alright. Good. So there is a way to automate that. And we should have everything we need to make the rest of these now. So looting 1. Done. Looting 2. Just going to make sure the books are right because they like to get mixed up. And looting 3. Just get the books in the right place. There we go. And that should be it. So I'm just going to, I guess we'll throw, let's see, power. Oh, wow, costs. $27,000 RF a tick. Okay, so we definitely need to get the power running from the reactor straight to this now. But let's see, so that's without the efficiency upgrade. And so we've got mob count, spawn rate, beheading, and XP. Probably get rid of beheading for looting. So we've already got way more Enderman heads than we should ever need now. And then looting 3. Done. And the cost stayed the same. Okay, so 27,466 RF a tick looks like that's the maximum this thing will ever need. Although the book might have mentioned it needing more for boss mobs. Let's see. However, this factory supports spawning bosses. Proxy. Extra spawn requirements. Upgrade totems. Rate upgrades. Blacklists. Ender Dragon cannot be caught, but you can craft an Ender Dragon prism by combining the egg and the prism. Looting gives you more chances for stuff. Okay, no, it doesn't look like it increases the cost at all. So if we can get 27,000 RF a tick into it from the reactor, which is producing 30,000, so actually that'll actually line up quite well, because these input 4096 RF. So if we get enough to power this, the remainder will go into our battery with a single connection. That'll work out really well. Okay, so how do we want to do this? So first of all, can a conduit... Ender energy conduits can handle 20,000. So that's actually still not enough. Okay. How about we do 2 connection points? So we'll run conduits up here and up here. We'll put, let's see, 3 connections on either side and have the ender conduits run down, along, and into either side here. So that way each one will be able to provide up to 20,000. We should be able to theoretically provide up to 40,000 RF from the conduits, and then we can just have multiple high voltage connections plugging into it. Assuming, actually, so each HV connector can carry 4096 RF. How much can the line itself carry, though? It might not be able to handle it. We need the book. This book. Engineer's Manual, Power and Wires, Basic Wiring. Each wire has a maximum transfer rate 32,768. Okay, so yeah, as long as we're careful with the reactor though, because I think, well, it's not because the rest of the wire will burn up. Yeah, so as long as the reactor doesn't output more than that, it'll be fine, but it can handle it, which is perfect, actually. Okay, so we are going to need, let's see, well, I guess first we need to make these conduits. So we have given it the ability to craft these guys using this recipe, I believe. So can we teach it to craft these ones then? We should already have everything we need. So if we teach it this recipe, we need, what was it? What's the metal called? This one, Vibrant Alloy. If you can just craft me 2 of them, please. Should be able to do that, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we can teach it to craft that. Put that guy there, sure. Now, how many of these are we going to need? So crafts 8 per craft. Let's do 3 crafts worth. Be 24. We might, let's go for 40. It's only going to cost us 8 ender pearls. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. So we'll get that crafting. We will need a few more. Let's see. Immersive engineering, HV wire coils, HV connectors, HV relays, and I also need my engineer's hammer. So this we'll need multiple connections output from there. Run to there, run to here. How are we going to do this? Probably do hammer on this side. Connect you to there. And then probably makes sense to just connect to here. And then how far away are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it might reach here, but it won't reach that side, so we'll have to put a pole in the middle to catch it. Which is fine, that's not really a problem. We will just need a aluminium post. So we'll hook him up over here. Let's put him in the middle. Say 5 back. Actually, let's go... Let's go back in line with the building here. That way it sort of frames the path. Put it there, then the wires will run off in either direction from there. That should be good. Now, each HV connector can take 4,000. So we'll need to put... So if we do 3 on either side, that'll be 2,400. So we'll have to put 4 on either side for a maximum of 3,200. So we'll need more of these, because we'll also need ones for there as well. But we shouldn't need any more relays. So we need a few more of these. We need clay. Does different hardened clay work? Oh, it doesn't. That sucks. And we can't turn that back into regular clay. Oh, you can. You can wash it. Ah, interesting. Use the casting basin with water to wash clay back into hardened clay. That's kind of cool. But what I really need to do is just cook up some more. And what I'll also do is teach the system how to cook up clay as well. So let's do a processing recipe of one of those for one of these. Good, and we'll give that to the alloy smelter. I've got an idea for a way to change the way I'm interfacing with the smelter and the sag mill to hopefully make them faster. But it's something I'll need to experiment with and see. So if we need basically 7 out. Actually, no, we need 8 out to get the maximum output. So we're going to need another 8 to do the other side of this as well. So clay, give me 20 of them, please. Yeah, so that'll give us the inputs, the outputs, and then we need a bunch more wire too. It's interesting because I thought we couldn't teach the system how to make... Like, it didn't seem to handle making the steel. Oh no, that's okay. So I got confused earlier when we tried to automate wire cutting. And the issue wasn't that it would the issue wasn't that it couldn't do it. The issue was every time it tried to craft it, it would craft a new set of wire cutters. Yeah, that's what the problem was. So we need aluminium plates, which we do not know how to make. Okay, sure. I guess we'll be teaching the system to make that as well. Does the metal former... the plate metal former doesn't have any more room in it, that's why. Okay, well let's use the metal former up here then. It should work, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure these plates will serve our purpose. And we also need some steel plates. cutters. Oh, that only makes a single wire. Okay. Six, 7, 8. Let's do 8. That's fine. I'll let that keep running. Was that right? 8, 8. Yep. Good. So craft. Where is it? HV wire. There we go. 18. That should be enough, I think. So has our conduit crafting finished? Yes, it has. Excellent. Okay, so that's good. We've got the conduits, we've got the coils, we've got the connectors. So we just need some more power output taps on the reactor. Redstone flux power tap. Turbine redstone flux power tap. Yes. Of course. So can you craft me a few more of them, please? No, that might take a little bit of time. No, that's not too bad. So 1, 2. How many do we actually need? So each one's going to take... So we need 8, actually. 8 power taps. 5. We actually need a few more of them. I didn't need to craft 30. What am I doing? Oh, that's actually a turbine as well, so I need 2 more. Come on, auto crafting. You can do it. There you go. Alright, so 8 power taps. Now, the downside is I think we have to deactivate the reactor to do this. So let's deactivate the turbine. 1, 2, 3. So let's... Oh, I need to craft 7, not 8. What am I doing? So yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? We'll put another tap there as well, just for the hell of it. We might like take a medium strength line off of there if we need to and connect it up to that as like a supplement. Maybe. So if I turn you back on, yeah, you are back to nothing. That's a shame. And this thing's heating pretty high now. That's okay. That's fine. Alright, let's get this hooked up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then all of these wires go into here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you will connect to this guy. This guy connects to this guy. You connect to here. And then we get our ender conduit. And we're going to run it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it max height. Screw it. Why not? I guess the why not is if we don't have enough conduit, so let's make sure it connects up first. Okay, where is my crescent hammer? So you can disconnect from there. You... didn't want to have to do that, but it's fine, whatever. Give me the storage drawer. I'll sit him there for now. Just throw all the stuff back in there. Good. Okay, so how do we want to run this? Probably keep it centralized if we can. That connects there. This guy connects 3 and 6. Good. Actually, that's perfect. So they're connected down here. We'll go up here and have a look. That is perfect. So let's attach 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, then just hook it up to these. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we had just enough wire as well. Okay, fantastic. And they are getting a trickle of power by the look of it. This thing is not getting any power apparently. Is that right? You should all be connected now. What's the output at? Oh, 0 because we haven't engaged the coils. Okay, so let's engage the coils. It's outputting 22,000 RF a tick. And notice the buffer is empty now, which is a good sign. So it should be outputting, what is it, 4, 8, 16, 32,000 RF at best. So because we've got 8 outputs here, if this thing even if this thing runs at a higher load than the wire can handle, we're only going to be able to output at most the limit of the wire, so we should be fine. Guessing this is going to be receiving max power because it's the first on the line, so we might end up moving that around to the other side maybe. And then these guys should all just be receiving the rest. Which it kind of is. Its buffer isn't really... Is that working? I guess what we could do is if we grab a... Let's see, this thing's actually full. Just about full. Do I have any vibrant capacitors lying around? No, I don't. Could you make me just one of those? It'll probably still take a little while. Okay, we don't need those anymore. That, throw that away. Throw the turbine glass and that in there. Okay, has it finished crafting that? No. Space diesel power use and storage can be used to emit redstone based on stored power levels. Must be attached to an Ender IO conduit. I wonder if we can attach this guy down here and have him tell us anything. Minutes? 1 minute? Zero conduit storage, capacitor bank storage, average output over 5 seconds, average input over 5 seconds. 12th, I mean, that looks good, I think. Like, that's what we want, right? it's getting 12,700 in. So if we check on this side, it's getting roughly the same. Yeah, so it should be getting power. It's interesting. I wonder if... How does he look when we attach him like this? Conduit net. Oh, it has to be connected to a conduit, not to a... Right. But that's fine. It looks like it's working. As a sort of dodgy diagnostic tool. So this goes up to 26,000 RF. So what were we getting? Like 12 on each, so 24. If it's up to 26, that would be 4 siphoning off there. 22. So it's looks like it's pulling as much power as it can. Like of what's available. So maybe this just isn't upgrading because of how quickly it's consuming the power. Possibly. Anyway, let's have a look at the state of the storage crate. Because it should be getting tons of items into it now. I mean, it doesn't appear to be getting anything. Can we get the conduit probe? Diagnostic mode? Average output over 5 seconds is 13,000 and 13,000. In and out mode. But we don't appear to be getting any new items. Oh man, our frame rate just died too. What's going on? So it doesn't appear to be working. It's like factory is running 8 mobs every 40 ticks. Could it be that the cost is greater than the buffer? Like, is that causing it to not work? And learned drops. Interesting. 13,000. 13,000. Well, I might call it there for today, guys. So we got all those upgrades done. I'll keep playing around with this and see if I can figure out what's going on. Because it should be working. Output's still going up. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have a play with it and see if I can figure it out before the next recording. Alright guys, that'll do for today, and I'll see you in the next one.